Hello everyone. We learned about the digestive system, excretion system, circulatory system, and respiratory system of insects. In this lesson, we will learn several other systems. Let's learn about the nervous system of insects first. The nervous system of insects is composed of central nervous system, sympathetic nervous system, and peripheral nervous system, among which the central nervous system including brain and abdominal nerve cords running through the abdominal blood sinus. The two are connected by the ganglion cord of the peripharyngeal nerve. The sympathetic nerve system is the nervous system leading to the viscera, while the peripheral nervous system is the central nervous system, the nervous system that connects the sensory organs under the epidermis. Each of the three has its unique function, coordinate and unify each other, dominate all insects' life activities. Nerve conduction can cause excitement. After excitement, it suppresses itself and moves in harmony. The most basic process of neural response is the reflex arc, when receptors are stimulated to produce excitement through sensory nerve fibers to the central nervous system, to produce impulses in the central nervous system, and then transmit to a reactor through motor nerve fibers to react. Now, let's look at the endocrine system of insects. External hormone, also known as information hormone, is secreted out of the body by special glands in individual insects. It can affect the behavior of other individuals of the same species, and the chemicals influencing development and reproduction. Pheromones have an inhibitory or stimulating effect. Insect pheromones mainly include sex suppression pheromone, sexual pheromone, aggregation pheromone, mark pheromone, and warning pheromone. Sex inhibitory hormone, for example, mandibular gland of the queen of bees, secretes sex inhibitory pheromone, which can inhibit the overreign development of workers' bees and build an emergency platform. Sex pheromone, released by individuals of different sexes of the same insect, can cause mating between individuals of different sexes of the same sex. For example, there are special glands of the epidermis, of several segments of the abdominal membrane of many moth females, which can secrete and emit female pheromones to attract males to mate. There are also some moths in which males secrete androgenic pheromones to lure females to mate. Aggregation pheromone. It is the information-possessed Coleoptera insects. And some social insects that harm tree trunks. It can lure the same kind of insects together in a certain place. Mark pheromone. Many social insects can secrete some substances to guide other individuals in the same population, such as ants and termites. They secrete mark pheromone, so they will not get lost even if they are far away from the nest for food. Bee worker bees release mark pheromones near the honey source, which can guide other worker bees to collect the honey. Warning pheromone, which insects are disturbed. Some kinds of insects can release some substances that disturb the enemy or warn their companions. For example, when one of the aphids on a bud is stimulated, whole group stirs up immediately, which is due to the effect of warning hormone. At last, let's study the reproductive system of insects. The reproductive system of insects. We need to distinguish female internal reproductive organ and male internal reproductive organ. The female internal reproductive organs include one pair of ovaries, one pair of contralateral fallopian tubes, and one middle fallopian tube with an opening in the reproductive orifice. Besides, most insects also have mating sacs, spermatic sacs, and a pair of accessory gland mating sacs connected to the posterior end of the middle fallopian tube. The shape and structure vary from species to species. Those that are cystic and have a large opening at the posterior end are called reproductive cavities, and the tubular passages are called vaginas. The reproductive cavities or the posterior ends of vaginas are open to the outside world through the vulva. The male internal reproductive organ consists of a pair of testes, a pair of vas deferens and seminal vessels, an ejaculatory duct and accessory glands. Testicles are composed of most testicular tubes, and the number varies with insect species. Testicular duct is an organ that forms sperm. The vas deferens is connected with the testis, and its base expands into a seminal vesicle for temporarily storing sperm. The ejaculatory duct opens at the end of the penis. Accessory glands mostly open at the joint of vas deferens and ejaculatory duct, usually 1 to 3 pairs. Their secretions can dilute and bathe sperm, or form seminal vesicles containing sperm. That's all for today's study. Is everyone clear?